Okay guys, so we are taking this boy outside, and yes, you're seeing correctly, here we are with more snow. But Simba likes the snow, he likes to play. But we are trying to get him more active. He loves to play as it is, but that's the problem. Isn't playing with him, it's more so having the time to get him outside to play. And we recently had a bunch of snow and ice here, so we really weren't able to bring him outside. But now that we can see grass and now that we can see grass and road and street and pavement, we thought we would take him outside and get some exercise.
Come here.
Good boy. King of the mountain. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking on this video because I just want you guys to see this guy. Ew, what a muddy, wet mess. So I'm going to pause this for a second because I got a little bit of walking to do to get to where we're going to be playing with him at. And I'll restart it here in a second. Okay, here we go. So I just learned that this breed, Simba is an American Bully. He's actually considered an XL American Bully, and they determine that by the height from the floor to his withers, which is the shoulder area. So he definitely meets that, and along with his weight. So he's considered an XL, but for those of you that are familiar with this breed, just like many other dog breeds, they definitely require exercise. So this is a field near where right by our house, which is by a high school. And we just let him up here and run. And he blends in, so
Simba.
Who can spot Simba?
Come.
Thank goodness for the white, gives it all away.
Get the ball. Come here. Come.
Sorry for making you guys dizzy. I have this on a selfie stick this time. But yeah, normally on Sundays, Simba is lazy, just like us guys. Like Sundays are like a lazy day. He'll sleep, he'll like be up with us during Bible study, and he'll nap right there with all of us. But otherwise, he sleeps like on Sundays. Like he just wants to be lazy and sleep. But
you can tell how hard the wind was blowing. Look how everything is slanted over.
Oh yeah, all the
brush.
The brush and stuff. Yeah, so this is, there's a lot of field up here. Down there is a soccer field. And when we first moved here, they used to leave the gates unlocked. So we would take him down in that field and let him run. As would other people that live in this community. They would take their dogs down there in the field. But
they wasn't picking up the dog poop, and probably the little kids that would have soccer games probably was stepping in dog poop.
Yeah, people weren't doing what they were supposed to do, so they kind of ruined it, I guess, for everybody else. Because that was a perfect place to be able just to go and shut the gates and just let your dogs run. But you know what happens when people don't pick up their dog poop? They start shutting areas like that off, and then nobody can use it. So we pretty much just bring him up here. Now, as you can see, he's off leash, which I don't even know. Oh, he's down over this hill, guys, where this fence is. He likes to poop down there. But Renardo, he does really well off leash with Renardo. Now me, on the other hand, he does not listen to me like that. It's something that I have to work on.
Yes, sir.
I probably opened up that can of worms myself, because I do.
Baby him.
What?
You baby him.
So I guess I baby him, guys. But I do. I'll admit it. I definitely have learned with him what not to do with Nala, because I want my dogs to listen to me, especially these dogs, because they're so strong. And even when I walk him, he walks me, and I don't want that. That's not okay. So, but yeah, he.
Give me that ball.
He is very strong. But we're very, very excited to have him. We love him. He's just one of our kids. Like he's family. Which is how it should be when you have animals. And you know, if that's not how it's gonna be, then people need to reconsider, you know, having them, because unfortunately many dogs and other animals end up neglected and depressed and everything else because they don't get the attention, they don't get the exercise, they don't get the love. So you know, if you're considering having a dog, especially this breed, because I'm most familiar with this breed, but you know, if you can't give them the time and the exercise and the things that they need, please don't commit, because it's just not fair. They deserve love, they deserve family, they deserve all the things we do. They're God's creation too, guys.
Anybody that got these breeds too, they better watch their knees.
Yeah, he's taken us out. I think he's knocked me down completely to the floor a couple of times.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
We have to get him a bite pillow and another tug-of-war rope, because he does love to play tug-of-war. This ball has handles on two sides, so you can play, but when he gets his slobber on there and everything else, in this case the wet ground, it makes it hard for somebody to hold onto that ball. He's gonna beat you every time.
Another thing too, man, a lot of people they ask is how do they get a dog to do this and do that, man? It actually starts with just simple spending time and loving on your dog, man. It's crazy that Silas, he said something that was so simple. I mean, the dog will listen to you. You feed it.
Yep.
So his obedience training is really not. Think with any dog. Some of them, I mean, he can be stubborn.
I'm trying to video you, crazy.
But yeah, man, you just love on the dog. You just love on the dog. Dogs listen to you. They listen to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Love on the dog. Spend time with him. You can be bullheaded sometimes, but that just come with us.
Yeah.
It just come with everything. You think about it, man. How many times God got to tell us to do something?
Oh, wow.
Give me that dog.
Yeah, that's very true.
Give me that ball. Simple. Simple. See, watch this, y'all. Off. See?
Mm-hmm.
Easy. 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 Get that ball. Good boy. Off. Off. A lot of people use the command out. I don't. I'm there to be different. A lot of people say out or free. He could apply to free sometimes, but we trying to set our own trend. So everything with us is off.
Sometimes too, as alternates to off, is drop it or leave it. That works for us too.
Not saying that it'll work for y'all, but if you spend enough time with the dog and train the dog, it'll listen to whatever command you give it.
Yeah.
You just gotta train it and spend time with it. That's all. So I guess out is a common command for a dog, for them to leave something alone or to get off something. We don't use out, we use off. So if y'all wanna crucify us in the comments, go ahead. I don't care.
You know, to each his own with this. I mean, training is just an important training and obedience training, physical agility training. you know, if you're looking for a physique, you know, for your dog, it's going to require training. You know, you work for what you want. You work for you have to work for what results you're trying to get. Obviously, you know, a lot of these things are genetic, so you know, look at that boy. Look at that boy. Good boy.
Yeah, but an hour a day with the dog is sufficient, especially for this breed.
And you guys, it means so much to them when you give them some time. Even if in your busy days, even if you only have 10 minutes to give to them, 5 minutes, like they will love you so much for it. You know, our busy schedule, you know, our schedule's crazy too. Like we don't always, and he, the thing of it is he comes to me for love and to Renardo for play, because he's strong, guys. Like I really need to start lifting some weights, because we're about to have 2 and not just 1. So when I'm the one that's home and need to walk 2 dogs, like it's, you know, I really got to get my act together.
That's why I kept telling you to stop babying him like that. And be a little bit more stern with him, because you see, when he with me, yeah, he look at me as an alpha.
But look how big you are.
It don't matter. But yeah, he look at me as the alpha, but it all starts with a command. You have to be stern with these dogs, because you see, even times with me, he tests me a little bit sometimes until I raise my voice.
Yeah. But I have noticed though too, and Renardo and I have already talked about this, but I'll share this with you guys. Like, I work from home, so you know, aside from doing the Amazon things, I'm home with him. So Renardo, of course, is home now because of his work-related injury, but when it was just me and Simba, you know, he did well with me. He listened to me. I didn't have any problems walking him. I still didn't walk him off leash. It's something I'll probably won't ever be able to do with him. Maybe if I play my cards right with Nala, I'll be able to, but with him, I just, I don't trust myself, and I know that he's going to feed off of my energy too. So if I'm uncomfortable with something, he's going to feel that. He's going to know that. So they know our emotions, guys.
With you, it's more so a protection thing.
Yeah.
He's always on alert when he's with you. With me, it's just like, okay, yeah, I got my protector.
Right.
Even though he will protect me as well. He will protect me as well.
He definitely would.
He look at me as being a protector. I'm the alpha male, and he's just going to follow my steps. Where, though, compared to you, when you're walking him, he's always on alert, because he's like, man, I got to protect her.
Yeah.
Good boy. Easy. Easy, easy. Light. Light.
That's a German command, guys. We shared with you in our earlier video that we have taught him some German commands, and you heard Renardo say bleib. And for those of you, I'm sure we have some German natives that maybe are watching, or people that know the German language, but bleib just means stay. So that's something that's a word that he learned from the time he was 9 weeks. So we kind of are flexible. We fluctuate back and forth between English and German with him. Yeah, he's looking at something.
I know what it is.
What is it, buddy?
Where's that? Go get it. Go get it. Where's that?
He's a, what am I getting? He senses something.
Easy. Where's that? Where's that?
Okay, and we're gonna sprinkle the fence. Guys, I promise if he poops down here, I'll stop it so you don't have to watch that, because often he does like to poop at the bottom of this hill.
his bike training and showed him that too.
Yeah.
One thing is, he's already motivated, but you got to keep the dog motivated.
Yeah, like I said, you gotta put in the work. You know, it's what you want out of it. You gotta also put into it. So,
Good boy.
Simba is going on 4 years old already. We were just talking about that this morning. Boy, time has flown. But he'll be 4, guys, July 21st. So we'll have a 4-year-old and a 8-week-old. And we're definitely going to take you guys along for that journey. And like I said, in our early video, we're going to share some videos. You'll be seeing a lot of videos also, and pictures. I'll try to get as creative as I know how so far at this point, but let you guys in on Simba's journey, some from the time we brought him home until now. But it's been fun. He's a very fun, lovable,
spoiled brat.
Good boy.
Get your ball. Get your ball. Get your ball. I ain't say go get it. I say go get your ball.
But we can't wait for us to have some nicer days in the spring, because we're going to really get working with him. And then, of course, when Nala gets here, we're going to start her off early, guys. We want these guys to be in, like, top-notch physical shape. As you can see, this breed, they're already so muscular. From birth, they come out of the womb with muscles, guys. But you still have to maintain those and keep them active and keep them exercised and really, make them get active and stay working regularly to be able to maintain their physique. And it promotes good health. And like Renardo said, longevity. We love our dogs. We want them around with us as long as possible. That means regular vet visits. That means keeping up with their immunizations and shots. That means
joint protection.
Joint health,
vitamins.
Yeah, because these guys are susceptible to hip dysplasia. So we've had some mild experiences with Simba, but nothing major. We stay on top of it. So you got to do that to keep these guys healthy and at their best. So, we're advocates for them. They can't do this stuff on their own.
Come on.
They depend on us. They're just like our kids.
This way. He's picking up the smell.
Yeah. We pray and hope that one day, guys, in the future, we're going to have our own property to where we don't have to really worry too much about what he's sniffing or what our dogs are sniffing or what they could be eating or what could be on the ground.
Alright, get off of that.
It's hard when you're in this type of an environment and people are careless and they just dump their trash or food or bones or whatever.
Or a lot of people don't take care of their dogs.
Yeah, or they just don't take care of their dogs. So that's another thing too. One thing about male dogs is they will lick areas on the ground where a female dog has peed. And yes, especially if it's a female that was in heat. And it's nasty to think about it, but it's the truth. And you have to think about things like, well, was that dog on any medication? What's in her system? What's in her diet? Could it make my dog sick? Could it possibly, be toxic for him somehow?
My dog is allergic to it. So.
What's that?
I said if your dog is allergic to whatever that dog had.
Yeah, or allergies, exactly. Even bigger, like allergies, you just don't know. So.
Look at him right now. He picked up the scent.
Yeah, he's onto something. And with him, we can always tell because he'll start to like slobber. He'll have strings of slobber coming from his mouth.
Easy. Easy.
But we don't allow him to lick the ground just because we don't want him to get whatever other dogs have. Illness, sickness, medication, allergies, it's a number of things. So, just be aware of that when you're walking your dog, especially in a community setting like this. We're in a townhome neighborhood. So you just have to really watch and pay attention. But that's going to be what we're hoping that, in our future, to where we'll have a piece of property to where we can just let our dogs healthy dogs and not have to worry about that kind of stuff. You know, we know what we feed them. Simba eats very, very well. He's on a raw diet. What's that?
He eat better than me.
Yeah. We feed him a raw diet. That right now. What, babe?
I said raw with a little bit of kibble.
Yep, it's raw with a little bit of kibble. When I say raw, for those of you that don't know or don't have dogs, his diet right now is ground turkey, ground beef,
raw chicken.
We'll give him drumsticks or chicken quarters. We rinse them off, of course, but he loves those and he crushes those. Like he loves them. We've given him Cornish hens before.
Carrots.
And then he gets the vegetable blend. He gets we put oats in it. We put some molasses in it, some pumpkin. That coats his his fur, and it is good on his stomach.
This way.
So, yeah, so it's down, puppy. So yeah, guys, it's diet is super important, what you're feeding these guys. But thanks for coming along with us today, guys. We're going back in. It's cold. We'll talk to you all soon.